practiced for 9 years now. Have 3 children, 18, 11, and 4. I'm a single mom. Perfect attended children.
I'm the eldest of 4, and I live with my grandparents and 2 of my siblings and a cousin.
A long time. I don't want to say the years. A long time. A really long time.
I've been actual resident for 26 years. I'm a single parent. I have 3 boys.
I am 12 years old in 7th grade. I live with my grandma and grandpa and my auntie.
I've seen quite a few changes. I've seen the generation go from okay to bad to moderate to worse.
Griffith is probably one of the most isolated communities within Bayview. Bayview itself is somewhat disconnected geographically from the rest of the city.
It was like we were not even on the map. We were just a forgotten community.
They had closed down the Boys and Girls Club. They really depended on that. The park started falling down. Kids had nothing to do.
We don't want to keep repeating the same mistakes.
I'm a member of the Alice Griffith Parents Association. I'm a member of the Council of Elders.
One of the key changes that I say that has occurred has been the Parents Association, the Alice Griffith Parents Association. I get to help a lot of people. It's a lot of work too.
It took somebody to tell me that I had that spark that it's going to take for this community and what this community needed to do to make this change.
I really can't help it just sitting there while somebody else needs help.
Most of the time I just want to make it better.
You have now MOCD coming in, which is actually the first time that any mayor has even cared about our smaller community and said, okay, we're going to make some changes. With that relationship and a relationship with the housing authority, we should definitely be unstoppable.
Communities of Opportunity is really kind of the vision of the mayor.
They called it the Now House. It's sitting here at Cameron State Park. We can take that Now House and bring it to Alice Griffith, get it on a barge and get it down here, get it off the barge and move it here and make it into a community center.
Hopefully this opportunity center will bring a great change to the community.
They can have tours, like kids that need to use the computer, they can just go walk there and use it. That's a big help to our community.
There's going to be a lot of recycled materials used, like Trex. It's more or less, getting from the environment and giving back to the environment. I mean, you got people from other communities that are here. At one point, possibly were afraid to come to the community. But that breaks that barrier. They bring us little, donuts and everything because they know they're working hard.
The kids and families that are struggling the most are not evenly distributed around the city. So whether you look at a car loan or a mortgage or the interest on your home or car or the fact that people are using check cashing and payday loans, it just deteriorates people's ability to get ahead financially when the market isn't working for them.
You don't want to leave the gate, so we're bringing the services to you.
I would just like to work in the office. I think that's my only choice right now.
One of the big things that we're shooting for is for people of low and moderate income to have sustainable jobs.
When Dwayne Jones introduced all the different jobs and stuff that was going to be coming out in the community center, and he told us all that was going to happen, and it's happening.
Nobody has given her community that much attention. And I'm like, we haven't even started.
The kids are really looking forward to it. And it's like, wow, that's going to be for us? Yes, it's going to be for you. They thought it was going to be a police station.
It's our center. It's what we want to go in there. The likes, the dislikes, the kinks. It's going to be it's our baby.
Only the people in those places stay. And they're the only ones who can actually make any of this sustainable and long-lasting.
That's actually the best thing, I think, for our community that could have happened is that opportunity center.
I believe it's important for all the areas. I mean, for a lot of people to take ownership for their community.
We believe that putting computers in the homes is a great step of making sure that they become part of the mainstream society here in San Francisco. We plan by the end of next month to have Alice Griffith be the first Wi-Fi public housing development in the entire nation. So I think that it is monumental. This is not a computer giveaway. These residents have earned these computers.
I want to thank you from me and from all the rest of the residents for doing that for us.
This is the first of many thousands of computers that we're going to be giving out over the next few years.
We have to be a community. If I'm a parent and I can't do it, I expect my neighbor to do it because we're one. That's how it used to be 20, 30 years ago, and we need to get back into that.
I really do feel like I do have a family there.
Outside of these days, the whole world. And you're only limited to what you can bring in here. What the Opportunity Center is just to provide the services to let you know to go outside the gates to get them.
Don't victimize yourself. Not everybody's out there to get you.
Dwayne Jones, hire me. You know, keeping his word, hire me. You know, it makes you feel good. Her Aaron. Aaron's a helper too.
I really want to see our youth because that is our future. There's so much out there that life has to offer them. You know, just really find out what they want out of life and do the best we can to help them achieve that.
This is not a time-restricted scenario. We will be there as long as the residents feel they need us there.
Alice Griffith of the mayor's office can be like an example and like a role model to those communities.
If you take the success that we have found at Alice Griffith and you begin to multiply that out through all the nodes that we're working in, and then ultimately throughout the city entirely, we might very well achieve the strategy of this communities of opportunity.
What would it look like to flood these communities with the kinds of resources, services, supports, and connections that lead to better outcomes?
And you will have residents going in and out, and actually people coming from, outside the gate, coming in and out. That's what I really hope it does turn out to be.
That's the main thing, keeping promises. And it's working.
We're just beginning. When I look at that graph or those weeds, I get it. We're just beginning. 80% of the jobs associated with it came from this direct community. 80%. 80%. And I recognize that this is just a small step, but it is a significant step.
I was listening to standing up today, and we don't fight for our rights.
You know, there was long ago where most of the lighting wasn't working here, where there weren't the trees that you see here. It's a milestone that pulls rhetoric aside and directs the real action, and you see visible results. Again, just an example of what we're capable of doing when we work together. It's really nothing more than just connecting all the dots, trying to bring everybody together and focus on tangible results and making things happen.
My name is Artasia Jackson.
My name's Andrew Kanai.
I'm Lavelle Shaw.
My name is Logan Marcel Kell.
My name is Anna Giles, and welcome to Alice Griffith.
Welcome to Alice Griffith.
And welcome to Alice Griffith.
And welcome to Alice Griffith.
Welcome to Alice Griffith.